Alright, well, we gonna put in some petrol. $3.29 a gallon. Look at that. Okay, get your quarter in there. That looks like what I need right there.
Have you guys been to the grocery store lately? It's been a couple of weeks for me. I tell you, every time I go, everything is up. I love Aldi's. I really do. When they first came to Tallahassee, I was tickled pink when they first came. They got here like in 2020, right at the height of all that stuff. They came in then. I used to get these cans of mushrooms. They were 99 cents and 89 cents at Walmart. They were like 49 cents. I thought I was in heaven. I bought like 2 cases the first time I ever went to Aldi's because I was so tickled that they were only 49 cents a can. Yesterday I paid $1.19. Same can, same brand, was $1.19. But I can't go to the store all the time just to get fresh veggies. And so when I buy mushrooms, I use them within a day or two of going to the store, or I'm going to throw them away. And I'm not about throwing money away. So I keep these little cans of mushrooms. They work just as good. And they stay in the pantry and they don't go bad. Life without cheese is just not life. I love cheese. So every time I go, Aldi's has the best cheese prices. I don't care by far where you go, whether it's Publix, Winn-Dixie, Walmart. Walmart doesn't even have the kind of selection that they have at Aldi's. And very, very reasonable. So this time I only picked up 4. I bought some sandwich slices for Randy to have ham and cheese sandwiches. And it was $1.79. And this is a 7-ounce pack. I'm trying not to wear my glasses, y'all. Y'all just bear with me. This little goat cheese, this is just for me. Randy doesn't like goat cheese. But I take this and my pepper jelly, and I just pour that pepper jelly all over the top of that, mash it around and eat it with crackers while I'm watching TV or whatever if I want a little snack. That's just the best. Y'all know we love smoked Gouda. I use it all the time. I love it in grits. We put it on burgers. Anything. That is like a really good cheese to us. We both love this one. And Asiago cheese this week won. It was $3.49 and I think it was like $3.99 for the Parmesan. So there's not that much difference between the two. But 50 cents, 50 cents. So I got the Asiago this time. Next time I go back, it may be different and I'll pick up the Parmesan. Sometimes it's cheaper graded than it is in the block. You just really got to look at the ounces versus the cost. Always look at ounces versus cost. Alright, these little corn tortillas, this is a 30 pack and it's only $1.95. I don't even think you can do that good at the Dollar Tree because I think their packs are like 15 for $1.25 or something. So that's a really good buy. We use those for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, just whatever. They're just like little sandwich fillings. I know this stuff isn't that good for you. I know. But the ingredients aren't horrible. And Randy loves this stuff. And, well, no, I take that back. He likes this one. He loves the one called General Tso's. Well, they didn't have any. They were out. So I just picked him up some of this as a get-by. And when I did the last Walmart haul, y'all know I bought 1 ketchup. We really don't use a ton of ketchup. But when I go to Aldi's, I pick it up because it's way less expensive. This was $1.85 and it's 38 ounces. I mean, it's a nice big thing of ketchup, and I'll just put these away, and I won't have to buy ketchup for probably, I don't know, 3 months or more. Something like that. We like hot sauce. Y'all see me use it in my recipes, and like especially on hot wings. This one is really good. I don't know that it's a super good buy because it was still $2.09 for this size bottle at Aldi. But I think the last time that I bought Crystal, I think I paid almost $3, and I don't think it had quite as many ounces in it. So I bought 2 of those. One we already opened, it's in the house, and then this one, because we actually went shopping yesterday, and you'll see that in a minute, because I already had to put the chicken and stuff up. The butter, all right, I kind of got cheated on the butter, all right. I paid $3.69 a piece. I thought I was paying $3.49 because that's what the sticker in front of it said. Now, I'm not sure what happened because Aldi's is usually generally really good about whatever the shelf says is what it rings up. But it did not, and I didn't catch it till I got home. But I still saved 30 cents a piece for these because at Walmart, I know for a fact it was $3.98 when I went the last time because I had to buy 1 to get me by because I knew I was going to Aldi's. So anyway, I bought 6 of those because then I put them in the freezer, and we do use a lot of butter and I don't ever want to run out, so I bought 6. 1 I've already used, and so I have 5 sitting here. This isn't like the best deal on the planet. It was $2.69 for this fresh peeled garlic, but that is so easy, y'all. It is easy, and while it's available, I'll do it. And at Walmart, I was gonna buy the real, unpeeled garlic. Well, it was like $8 a pound. The only ones they had were $8 a pound, and when you squeezed them, they were smushy. So, no. And this is the only way they had it at Aldi's today, or yesterday when I went. This was the only way they had it. So, I bought it because I need it, and I wanted to have it. These little soup crackers, they're exactly the same thing as a saltine cracker. Except saltine crackers are now like upwards of $3 for a box of crackers. And you can just drop these right on in your soup or anything, and they taste exactly like a saltine cracker. But this bag was $1.09. So it was a way better deal and a way better price. And they're kind of fun. You just kind of dribble them in there. My grandkids love them. Okay. Tuna was 95 cents a can still. I think that's what it's been for a while. And I know I say a lot. I'm sorry. I had 1 sweetened condensed milk left, and I try to keep these around, to make little quick last minute desserts or anything. If we got a sweet tooth or something, we don't run out and get anything. I have to make it. So I bought 3 of those. They were $1.75 a piece. And I think it was like $3 if you got the name brand. It was high. Same thing with the evaporated milk. I paid $1.19 for this one. And I think somewhere up in those clips, when Randy does where we were actually in the grocery store, I think he shows you how much carnation was. It was almost double, or was double, for the carnation. So, this is just as good. I can't tell the difference. And $1.19 wins. Let's see. Yams. Or sweet potatoes. These are sweet potatoes. They're not yams. Yams are not orange. This is regular, just sweet potatoes. I use these for side dishes a lot because they're really good for you, especially in the wintertime when you need all those extra vitamins and nutrients. These were $1.95 a can. I want to say they're like $2.49, $2.69, somewhere around that at Walmart. So to me, it was a good enough deal. I went ahead and I bought 3 just to have. This is another one. When Aldi's first opened, these little bags were like 79 cents of the little bacon bits. And these are great for just throwing in eggs in the morning or throwing in some beans, you know, canned beans, so that you don't have to use bacon. Anyway, I paid $1.95 yesterday. That was terrible. I felt like that was terrible. I'm sure it's probably normal for now, but I hadn't bought any in a long time. And I do remember it being that low when they first opened. Okay, this one. These are still 1 pound packs. There's ziti and there's 2 or 3 other pasta shapes. These were 98 cents for a pound still. And I know at Walmart they had, I want to say it was 14 ounces for $1.19, and it was on their outer shelf, like where their sale stuff is. It was sitting out there, and it was either $1.17 or $1.19, and I'm pretty sure it was 12 ounces. These are still 1 pound boxes, and they were 98 cents. These were a terrific buy right here. These are 2 pound boxes of elbow macaroni. That's 98 cents times 2. But these were $1.88, which made them 94 cents a pound. That is a really, nowadays, I haven't even seen a sale price that low on macaroni in a long time. All right, let's move that out of the way. Got that. This bologna was only $1.49. This makes a great lunch sandwich. Makes a good breakfast. You can, when you go to, if you fry bologna, I know that's a southern thing, but if you fry bologna, it makes a little cup, and then you can put all your stuff inside your cup. It's great. We like it. So anyway, $1.49 for a whole pound was a really good buy. I felt like, but everybody's different. You're going, oh my gosh, bologna, but it's a good meat source, and it was cheap. All right, I got, y'all know I make quite a few dishes with Italian sausage because it is so versatile. You don't just have to do Italian dishes with it. You can use it for just about anything. And at Aldi's, it was $3.49. It was $3.49. So I bought 3, I think. The other ones are in the freezer, but I bought 3. I've already used 1. I used it last night when we got home because it was already thawed, so I went ahead and used that. And then this I felt like was a really good buy. These are the original sausage links, like for breakfast or for making casseroles for dinner. That was only $2.19, right? Yeah, $2.19. That is a good supper option if you're watching your pennies. And it's good sausage. I mean, we really like it. It's good sausage. More sausage. Any dish where you use hamburger, 9 times out of 10, you can use sausage. And with hamburger being over $4 a pound, upwards, that's just crazy. These at Aldi's were, hold on, $2.39 for a whole pound of ground sausage. And like I said, if a recipe calls for a pound of hamburger, you can absolutely use this ground sausage. Save yourself a ton of money, and the dish will be just as good, if not sometimes better. This was a boo-boo. I didn't realize I was going to find this ham at this really good buy, or I'd have put this back, but I forgot I had threw it in the cart. This was only $4.69 for a pound of ham for, lunch sandwiches and stuff. And I thought that was the only ham I was going to buy. But when we passed by, going up to the register, we found these honey hams for $1.99 a pound. Now that is a really good buy. I hadn't seen that since like right around Thanksgiving or something. They put them out, and I bought 2 and I put them in the freezer. And this for us, this is almost a 9-pound ham. So it was like $17.63. And that's 5-6 meals for us, plus the bone for beans. I mean, that was a really, really good find. But like I said, I wouldn't have bought that ham. If I'd have remembered it was in the cart, I'd have went and put it back, because now I got plenty of ham. Needed some red wine vinegar. I had like that much left, and I try not to run out of stuff. I try to, when it gets down really low, it goes on the list so that I don't forget. And this is their brand, Priano red wine vinegar, and it was $2.49. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't use it that often, but when I need it, I need it. Sucralose. That stuff's bad for you too. I know it's bad for you. I don't use it. But Randy, we have to kind of watch his sugar. I mean, I do try to watch his sugar. And he likes the sucralose. These were $1.49 for 100. At Walmart, it is $4.60 something or $4.80. It's almost $5 for the 200 pack. 2 of these at $1.49 is $3 for the same 200. So I saved $2 twice. So I saved $4 just in this one item, just for riding up to Aldi. Coffee, y'all. I love my coffee. I do love coffee. But even at Aldi's, this little can was still $7.89. So I'm holding out for somebody to put some coffee on sale somewhere before I buy any more. I mean, I'm not going to do without. If I have to pay it, I'll pay it. But I'm going to try and see if somebody out there ain't going to put some coffee on sale somewhere. Butter spray. I do use that when I make casseroles. I try not to go crazy with it because I really don't like the ingredients and I really don't like that it sprays, but I still use it anyway. Corned beef hash. I really love this stuff. Randy's not crazy about it, so I only bought 2 cans because that's my breakfast. I'll fix this and some eggs and some grits, and that'd be my breakfast. Randy would get grits, eggs, and bacon. He's not real crazy about corned beef hash, but it was $2.69 and I bought 2 just for me. Oops. Alright. And then tomatoes. The futures people are saying that tomatoes are going to just continue to climb because of issues in the cans themselves, in the climate and the rain, and then, tomatoes are hard to grow. I mean, they really are. And they had a really tough time, I guess, over the last couple of years. Anyway, according to the futures, these are just going to keep going up and up and up. So at Aldi's, they're 89 cents, and I like fire roasted for certain recipes, and they were $1.15. So it costs you a little more to get fire roasted tomatoes, but all the other tomatoes were 89 cents. Didn't matter what you bought. These are diced and stewed. I guess pretty much. Oh, and they had their chicken breast for $2.19 a pound, which is no what? Oh, it was $2.49. Well, that ain't that great. Anyway, they were $2.49 a pound, but they were nice and big and pretty, and they were boneless, skinless. And so what I did, obviously, is I came home and I just put them in 1 or 2 packs, according to how big they were. And I ended up with enough packages for 9 meals out of 2 packs. So if you look at it like that, I spent about, I think the 2 packs of chicken total was like $21. So then 21 divided by 9, I'm still under $3. I might be under 2. Anyway, somewhere between $2 and $3 per meal for the protein. So that's a win-win for me. And I think that's it. All their other meat prices were pretty high. The hamburger was, well, they didn't even have very much left, and I think it was $4.69, and then it was like $5.50 for the organic in the pound. Yeah, it was pretty high, so I didn't buy any. And then we stopped by the Food Giant on the way home, and this is what I got there. I didn't take it out because I forgot. Sorry about that. I bought 3 of the Jamestown brand bacon. They had this on sale for $1.99. Y'all know and this was a full pound too. It says 1 pound. Most of them are 12 ounces for $4.49. That's what it was at Walmart. For their brand, for the Great Value, it was $4.49 for like 12 ounces or something instead of the whole pound. And these were $1.99, so I bought 3 because I don't have a whole lot of room in the freezer after I got. Anyway, I bought 3 because that's about all we need for now. And I still had a little bit, but at $1.99, that's a price down. So I grabbed that. And I think that's it. I spent $181 at Aldi's for this little bit of stuff. I mean, it is more than 2 weeks worth of groceries. Absolutely. It's probably 3 weeks. Plus, these will go in my jars and get put on the shelf behind the other stuff. But, yeah, I was kind of disappointed. I mean, I love Aldi's, and I was really kind of disappointed with what I got for what I spent. Because that's over my budget. My budget is generally around $150. So I spent $31 over my budget. And I don't see that much back stock here. Not really. If you guys liked what you saw today, I'm sure you'll like that one. And buy us a coffee in the description below, or become a member of our channel. We'd love to have you. And I'll see you in the next video. That one over there. Bye.